Yeah. Time for Israel.
Read it again.
Young men, likewise, exhort to be sober-minded.
Directly to you. Young men, likewise, exhort to be what?
Sober-minded.
I said, don't walk around here being drunk and high, popping pills like you see Lil Uzi Vert. Oh, the other,
Lil Yachty.
Gotti. How the damn time? God said, you young man, be sober. Read on.
In all things, showing thyself a pattern.
He said, do what?
In all things, showing thyself a pattern.
Showing. God's about actions. Hold on, let me finish this. Go ahead.
In all things, showing thyself a pattern of good works.
A pattern of what?
Good works.
Right. Pattern of good works.
Look it up.
To the Bible. Y'all know what's good according to the Bible? What's good according to the Bible? Get that. What's good according to the Bible? Works. Stay with it. Come on. You know? Oh, you kind of close, but it's more than 10. You know what's good according to the Bible? No? What about you, brother? You don't know. Here you go.
Romans chapter 7, verse 12.
You know?
Wherefore the law is holy.
The what?
The law is holy.
The law, read on.
And the commandment holy. And just. And good.
It's what?
And good.
It says the laws and commandments are good. That's right. Why are the laws and commandments good? If you're a little older than them, what happens if you keep eating pork after 20 years, a long time? It might be 20 years. What happens to your body? Because you're young, it might not happen to you right now. What happens? You get high blood pressure, clog your heart, you can have heart attacks. The law says you're not supposed to eat pork.
That's right.
Right. Yeah, you gotta speak louder so I can hear you. Now, sister, pants. Why is it good for a woman not to wear pants? What happens when a woman keeps wearing pants down there? You get a what? You get a yeast infection because you're wearing something that you should not be wearing.
That's right.
So the law, which says women ain't supposed to wear pants, is good. So you don't get yeast infections. So let's get that law, Deuteronomy 22.
Bring it up.
Now, what was your question, brother? You had something?
Oh, yeah. Not everybody like, versus we didn't actually like a drug in the earth. Like grandfathers and uncles that use it as a tea. Food is so much. More than that. I mean, I guess it's more like, I don't understand why everybody sees it. I understand pills. I don't take pills.
Now, with that weed, as we know about getting nervous, why did they put that up? Was that for medicinal use, or was they using that to make their body feel, alter the state of their mind? Did you ever ask?
I come from a Jamaican household. We only use it as a herb.
Herb for what reason, though? Because you probably never asked your brother. What's the reason?
You think of weed, oh, people think it's bad, but they're saying that it's bad to smoke it because it makes you feel like...
Now, he said they didn't smoke. They made it a tea. So why did they make it a tea? To do what? Have you ever asked him that? You might need to ask him why they made that weed into tea. Because they might have been making it for a different reason than what you thought they was doing it for.
It's good for certain people who have certain conditions. Like if you have Parkinson's.
Now, like I said, was it used for medicinal purposes or was it used for, I'm just trying to feel good right now, let me warm up some of that tea.
I have people that have like sickle cell in my family.
Okay, well now we got that's different reasons. But 98% of your people that you know of don't use it for that.
That's right.
Huh? The 12 tribes of Israel.
That's right.
That's right.
These your people. These your brothers. I'm your brother. Only thing that separates us, they dropped your ancestors off in a different island and taught them Spanish. They taught me English. But we all got enslaved by the same people that look like that. Come on with the science. Same people. Same people.
No, they didn't. No, they did not. He said when you were slaves, the white men read as the white men.
Yeah, they did. They did. Now read that in Deuteronomy 22.
Deuteronomy chapter 22, verse 5. The woman shall not. The woman.
Slow down, brother. This ain't no track race. Slow down.
The woman shall not wear.
Now we got two women up here. It's talking about shall not wear. So it's talking about clothing. Read on.
that which pertaineth unto a man.
Uh-huh.
Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
Now I'm gonna ask you, what is a woman's garment that you would look at a man crazy if he had on? Underwear? A skirt. You're right. If a dude walked down here in a skirt and a dress, he'd be like, that dude's crazy. Something ain't right with him. He a little, he might be a little, yeah, you know that. And you know, and look, and you know in your mind, you know that ain't natural. A man shouldn't be wearing what belongs to a woman. Now read the top part. Because we got that part. Now read the top part. No, it's 22 and 5. Okay.
Deuteronomy chapter 22, verse 5. The woman shall not wear.
The what?
The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
God says a man should wear what a woman wears. Dresses, skirts, underwear. Then he comes back and says, now a woman should wear what belongs to a man. What belongs to man that women should be wearing? Huh? Pants. Girl, understand. That's why Jesus Christ said you got to come as a little child. Give me that in John 3 and 3. 3 and 18, maybe?
Yeah, 3 and 18.
That's why, because you know what? We older, we got our own opinions. You can't tell me nothing. I'm too smart because I learned some stuff in school. But a little girl who don't know really much, she got some sense. We ask the basic questions. Man, she's smart. That's why Jesus Christ said at 3 and 18. 3 and 3. Yep.
John chapter 3, verse 3. Jesus answered and said unto him, Verily, verily, I say unto thee, except a man be born again.
Except a what?
Except a man be born again, he cannot see the kingdom of God.
So Jesus Christ said, unless you change your mind to be born again like a little child, you cannot enter into the kingdom.
Right.
But you got
That's
your
right.
own beliefs.
Right.
But this is what I believe. These make me feel good. But Jesus said, you better be reborn again in your mind. Now go back to the commandment. Don't drop the place. Give me another reader too. Another reader. Deuteronomy 22 and 5.
Another reader.
Deuteronomy 4 this. Another reader. I know you do. When you go home, keep this in your mind.
Deuteronomy chapter 22, verse 5. The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a
Give
man.
me the sign now. Where's the sign? The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth to
Look at the sign for the
Where's
bathroom.
the bathroom sign?
Bathroom sign.
Right. There you go. You go to the restroom. How do you know which one's the man? If it wasn't nothing, the one that has a dress, the little girl's right again. Why do they got this in society? But they got, you go to the mall, these are women things. But they know a woman's supposed to wear a dress. God says, read it again.
The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
God says his people, the Israelites, blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians, Guatemalans, Haitians, which God calls Levi, and Jamaicans, Benjamites. God says his daughters should not be wearing what belongs to man. Because the word Israel, it means prince. So God calls you a princess, sister from Cuba.
Right.
He calls you Manasseh in the Bible.
Right.
Right. That's
All right, check out that flyer. I'm glad you got questions. That's good.
This isn't a question. I'm just letting you guys know. I totally agree with all of this. This is great. Our young brothers and sisters do need to learn about this
You too.
before they grow up as sheep. You know what I'm saying? Some people don't want to learn. I'm not talking about me. Certain you can't help someone who doesn't want to learn.
You're right. You're exactly right. And guess what? We only out here for those that want help. We can't, cause we can't help. We
Like
can't
half
save
this stuff, I
everybody.
understand this. My mother has read that scripture to me plenty of times when I was a child. This stuff grows up with us. Certain people are taught differently.
Now with the other stuff, you got to connect the dots. You got to tell them, I'm not Guatemalan. I'm not there. God calls us Zebulon in the Bible, and we got a list of laws that we got to keep as a people.
That's right.
That's the next step. Since you know a little bit, take that next step. Let yourself teach her. Let it go before they get you. All right, brother, take care, man. It's good talking to you. Now, you, brother and sister, you said you so-called Jamaican, and you saw so-called Cuban, right? Who's the, let me show you in the Bible that it was prophesied you would be called that. Give me Deuteronomy 28 and 37.
Get out. Get out.
Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 37. And thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword among all nations, whether the Lord shall lead thee.
Hey, give me my book out of there, out of the thing about the destruction of the enemies. God says that my people will be called a byword everywhere they go. You know what a byword is?
It's a word on the side.
What's a byword? A byword is being called outside of your God-given name. Being called a Cuban's a byword. Being called West Indian black is a byword. There's no country called that. Here you go, right here. Now, read verse 49, 28 and 49. I'm gonna show you something.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 49.
Bear with me. What I'm gonna do is connect the dots and prove to you that this ain't a religious book. We've been taught in Christianity and religion that this is a religious book. It's all about faith, sow your seeds, get something back. We was taught that by our enemies, so we will never find out. It's actually a history book written by our ancestors. It wasn't written by white people. Actually written by black people. That's why when you type in on Google, they show that at the end. Right. But you've never seen anybody, you've never read anywhere in the Bible that somebody looked like this except one time. His name's called Eve. Jesus didn't look like that. I don't look like that. None of the pyramid, the hieroglyphs in Egypt, when the Israelites were slaves, them are all black people. If they say they white people now, well, where they at? So read that 28:49.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 49.
This is for both of y'all.
The Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far.
He said a nation. He ain't talking about one person. He said a nation of people. Read on.
Against thee from far, from the end of the earth, as swift as the eagle flieth.
So he said this nation's going to come from the other side of the earth. Now I know on the map they make this look close. But actually, Africa's on the other side of the earth. They came from over here, and they picked us up from here, brought us here. For you, they came from way up here in Spain, and came all the way over here to what we know as Cuba. And enslaved the people, right? Read on.
As swift as the eagle flieth.
Said their sign was going to be an eagle. Pick that up for me, Gerald. He said, as swift as the eagle. What's the sign of Greek? It was an eagle. The sign of Rome was an eagle. The sign of Spain was an eagle. The sign of America, eagle. What do all of these people have in common? They're so-called Caucasian.
That's right.
You know, same people that called you West Indian, same people that called you Cuban. Caucasian people, it happened to us. Same thing. Read on.
A nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand.
That's the point I wanted to get to. Read that part again, or what?
A nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand.
Did you say hello when the British came and got us from the West Coast of Africa? Nah, we didn't say hello. Did you say hola when Christopher Columbus and the conquistadors got to Cuba? You didn't say hola como está. Muy bien. You didn't say that at all. God said a nation from far, their tongue, their language, you won't understand. Now give me that in the history book. Yeah. Call and read what it is.
Christopher Columbus and the participation of the Jews in the Spanish and Portuguese discoveries.
All right, now read what it talks about right here.
Page 96. Montesinos, who possessed the manuscript of Louis Lopez, the learned bishop of Conquito, was convinced that the Peruvians were of Jewish origin.
Read on.
The view of Rodin and Gregorio Garcia that the Aborigines of the Aborigines that the Aborigines of America
Of where?
of America
The Americas were who?
were descendants of the Jews.
Oh, they was who?
Descendants of the Jews.
So he said that these people that were already here, he said, these are the descendants of the Jews. So now you know why they called you Cuba. They said these are the 10 lost tribes of Israel. We can't let them know who they are.
That's
because if
right.
they know who they are, they won't want to go where they came from. And we can't let them go back to where they came from. We already got some white people there. Tell them they Cuban and enslaved them.
That's
That's right.
Now what about you? Now watch this. I'm gonna show you. Here's the history. Because we got facts. Let's see here. Read that right here. 65. Read that and that part. It's gonna get both of them.
Hey, nature knows no color line.
Show them the book so they can show it.
By J.A. Rogers.
Now, what are we proving? The Bible, we don't need this no more. Hold this. The Bible is a history book, and they wrote about it here in history. The problem is, we never read this to understand that it's a history book about who we are, why we got into this condition, and what's going to get us out. Read that.
Page 65. It was Christopher Columbus who went plundering in Negro slaves in Guyana before stealing Indian slaves in Cuba.
Oh, from doing what?
Stealing Indian slaves in Cuba.
Christopher Columbus was stealing slaves from Cuba, taking them back to where, sister? Back to Spain.
That's right.
And how you think you got there? You think y'all flew? How you get there? Let's read it out the Bible.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt
Into slavery
again
the second time.
with ships.
How?
With ships.
How you say they got to Spain? That's in the Bible. That's in the Bible. And it happened to the Israelites.
That's right.
That's right.
God's telling you who you are. That's why we hear the piece to dot so you can wake up. I'm not who they said I am. I'm not supposed to have on pants. I'm a princess. Let me dress like that.
That's
Let me
right.
act like that. Now for you, brother, how did you get from the west coast of Africa over here to what we call Jamaica? How? Read it again.
Deuteronomy 28, verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt
Slavery
again
a second time.
with ships.
How?
With ships.
That's right.
Happened to the so-called West Indians. God calls you Benjamin.
That's right.
Shalom, Israel. I'm Elder Nathaniel of Israel United in Christ. YouTube likes to shut our channels down, as some of you have noticed, ever so often. Subscribing to join IUIC will assure you will always stay connected to our YouTube accounts. We want to do our best to make sure this truth gets out. Please click and join our subscriber YouTube channel called Join IUIC to stay linked to all of our videos. So again, please make sure you subscribe to this Join IUIC channel to get your latest updates from all our YouTube channels. Shalom.